As a kid, I was always really into planes and flight simulators and aviation and all that stuff. But as I got older, I got really scared of flying. And then, even though I was a teacher, I was in a weird position where I had to travel a lot. So every year as a digital media teacher, I would take somewhere between like 10 and 14 plane trips, which over the time that I was a digital media teacher ended up being like 70 flights for someone who's scared of flying. But then in 2017, which is the very first video on my main YouTube channel, I got my drone license. And when I went through the process of studying and taking that test, it actually made me feel better about flying because I was learning about all of the systems that are in place for aviation and air travel and all that kind of stuff. So today, 5 years later, I'm doing something a little different. So I filmed the intro to this video here earlier.
Okay. Oh,
and now we're back here. Yes. So.
Okay.
What happened?
What happened? I don't know. You tell me.
We saw videos. So what was super cool is I got to do everything I wanted to do, which was go through a briefing, do a simulator, and then actually go up in a plane and take control of the plane for a bit of the flight. The unexpected part was that she got to go too, which we did not expect.
I thought I was just going to wait in the car.
So this is way better than waiting in the car.
It was so much fun. It was, obviously I have flown on flights before, like, commercial and stuff like that. And so I have this perception of what I thought it was going to be. But when it's literally you can't fit more than
it's
four
smaller
people
than
in
a
this,
car.
Yeah, it's super
smaller
tight.
than
It's
like
this.
Yeah.
And it's just like this thing carrying 3 people. It's a much more pleasant experience.
Plus you can see the whole all
just
360 degrees.
It's like super cool. You literally, it's like getting in your car. You just go to the plane. I mean, yeah, there's a checklist, but for me as a passenger, I was just put these headphones on and go. And I was just like with my phone, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I mean, he really got to take control for a lot of the
Yeah,
flight.
I didn't expect, because I thought, okay, when we're up and going, then okay, I could do a turn or something. But it was like, as soon as we were clear of the runway, it's like, okay, keep climbing to 2,500, a turn here. I was like, whoa.
It was so much fun.
It was
and
amazing.
I could definitely tell that Tom was really enjoying
I'm really nervous about things, because the thing that I learned was just how overwhelming when you're trying to focus on what you're doing, and then there's radio stuff, and then you're paying attention to all these different things.
I know this is like
It can feel very overwhelming, I think, but that's why you go through training, is to learn all that. So I feel like
it's
the
like
parts,
a live stream times
the parts
10,000.
that feel overwhelming, I think, can get trained out of you and make sense. But the part where it's like, you like literally there was a brush fire, and we couldn't go on a normal thing. We had to go around. It was like, let's go around and see what's happening over there. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And then just in the sky, and then we just landed.
Just
and
in the sky. So are you gonna?
Well, the next one is to do a lesson.
Yeah. And the thing is, you take it on your own pace. So
Yes,
it's
I'm
not
not in a
about
rush.
it's not about like you finish it in a year or something like that. There's like a checklist of stuff that you have to do, and you just have to do it.
It's a lot of checklists. I like the idea of checklists. So that's where we were, flying high.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. I'm so glad you got to go.
I know, me too.
That was so unexpected. And we can wrap up by looking at this guy over here. There he is.